You said,
Hi, friends. Hello. I say 1 sec to everything that means like a long time. It's fine.
That's not true. You say 1 minute.
I say one something that's not a Hello, everyone. Welcome to Battleathon Sprints. What are you reading? What team are you on? We are late. Terribly sorry. I am going to be reading The Will of the Many by James Islington, Islington, however you say his name. One day I'm going to ask him how you say his name. But I'm excited to continue this because I have read this much of this today.
oh my gosh, that's impressive.
It's so good. It's so hard to stop. I just want to say, go red team.
Oh no.
I'm reading Empire of Sand, and I read most of this today. I am really enjoying it.
Good. I have it. I'm glad to hear that.
It like gives me like the vibes of City of Brass. It's like very different, but like just like I don't know, like the dreaminess I feel like of like the Day of a Bad Trilogy gives me that, which it is like same mythology.
Like I'm nodding, like I know what you're talking about.
Good job,
Lexi. Oh yeah. I'm reading these 3 books, so I probably will not read this one tonight because this is a physical read and I have to clean my carpet. But yeah, so 2 thrillers, both that are like British authors. So I don't know why I'm doing that, but
let me know what you think of the Lisa Joel one.
I'm 45% into it. I'm very interested so far. And I'm liking it more than this one.
Fair. Hello. Just reading Southern Book Club, and it's okay so far. Red is a scary opponent. I will agree that Red is a scary opponent. They're terrifying. Alternating between Empire of Storm and the Bone Shard War. How are you liking the Bone Shard War? Hello. Go Red Dragons. Hello. I'm kind of skipping over some of the chatting. Queen of Shadows for the black team. Early morning, so first errands, then reading. You must be on the opposite side of the world. Hello. Welcome. Hi, Carly. I'm hoping to finish your book. I think you can do it. We'll be here for a little bit. Go Red Dragons. Hello, Red Sister. How are you enjoying it, Kelsey?
Hi. She said she's trying to catch up before the Holy Sister live show, and I think she can do it.
Yeah, I think you can do it. You got what, 6 weeks, 7 weeks? You can do it.
They're short. I mean, for fantasy readers.
Yeah. Hello, reading Witch's Guide to Fake Dating. I hope you enjoy working on assignments. That does not sound fun. You should read. Forget assignments. Reading Twisted Games. I'm working very tired, but excited to be on sprints. Listening to Bonesmith and might sneak in some Game of Thrones. Boo's still being at work. Hopefully everyone's getting off soon. Reading Nefrit's Curse. Hello. Gonna finish Stain by A.G. Howard, and then My Heart is a Chainsaw. Eating dinner. What are you eating?
I had sushi for dinner.
Oh, yum. I feel like I have a very Lexi meal, even though normally you make nachos, but I'm making taco in a bag for dinner for my parents.
Oh, I pretty much just do that on a plate.
Yeah, that's what I assumed. But
yeah.
Hello. What is taco in a bag?
It's just like a you know, like the small bags of like Doritos.
Mm-hmm.
You just use that and you like crush them up and then you put all your taco stuff into the Dorito bag. It is the most incredible thing to ever exist.
Oh, God.
It is a midnight snack at weddings. So if you ever get married, you better do that.
We call them walking tacos here.
I've never had it or seen anyone have it. Now I kind of want to try
it.
A
lot of times at like football games and stuff too.
Yeah.
So good. I highly recommend. It's also like the really easiest meal. Like whenever I like have I feel like this is not popular in the book world, but whenever I have like big friend parties, it is like my go-to like dinner or something.
I like how you just insulted everybody.
I am so outgoing.
None of you have as many friends as me. So
well, are you guys hosting 50 people?
Say 50 or 15?
Yeah, 50.
I mean, I could invite my family. There's more than 50 of those.
This is fair.
The thing is, I don't like that many people.
Yeah, that's what I meant. No shade because I wish I was you.
Oh, goodness. Hi, Rachel. Go green. I'm going to ignore Cassidy. Just hating on all of us. Jeez.
Nothing wrong with being a non-outgoing person. I wish
I was like, where are you going with that?
nothing. I have real friends, Cassidy. I don't think it's a bad thing. I wish I had less friends, to be honest, because there are a lot of upkeep.
Fair. I feel like I have a good number of friends while also not having that many friends. That just seems like a lot of people.
The best way to be. I have gigantic cabin parties before. I mean, I haven't in a long time, but I used to, like, very constantly.
I've just collected a lot of online friends, so I don't have to do things with people in person.
There you go.
I was just thinking about, like, I have no plans to ever get married, but I was like, I need to honestly get married just so that all of you guys will come here.
I mean, you can just have a reception to like celebrate your relationship.
Tell Nick to buy your house or rent a house, and we can just come give you a housewarming party or something.
Yeah.
This is fair, but you could just come to the cabin. We could just have a cabin party for no reason.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, I just need a passport.
Mm-hmm. So next year we plan for Canada. After like 2025, we plan for Canada.
Or late 2024, we plan for Canada. Well, no, never mind. Canada's not good late 2024.
Well, if you came in like now is really nice weather. Like fall is nice. Or if you want like some snow, you could come for like a little bit of snow.
I already get snow.
This is
I don't need your snow.
Do you go like skating and stuff?
I mean, I guess. I've never been like to an outdoor rink.
Yeah, like, we could skate on my lake.
That sounds kind of scary.
Cool. It's like the really like coolest experience because it is kind of scary, but you can like hear the lake like cracking sometimes.
Nope.
Like way underneath because it's like so deep. Like if you're like ice fishing, you know it is, but it is cool.
That's scary.
Oh yeah, we're doing Claire's. She reminded me that we have to go to Vegas late 2024 for her birthday.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. All the plans. See, we're being social book people.
Good job. Mickey has so much calendar.
I just can't read comments now. Team Black, I'm reading The Witch and the Vampire. I hope you are enjoying that. Hello, friends. I swear I've been reading these comments as we go. I promise. There's just a lot of you here. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Try and get to the last 12 pages of Ice Planet Barbarian spinoff. Okay, how many of these have you read so far, Nikki? Because it's a lot.
Spinoff?
Mm-hmm.
You should ask Kitty. Kitty knows all the things about all of that series.
She read all of them?
I think so.
So many.
I've only read the first. I had a good time with it. It was hilarious.
Hillary, this is awesome. I'm glad you're feeling the hype. I read the first 2. They're fine. Glad I could make it to the Red Sister Live. It was great, Sister Carly.
Carly was hilarious in the live, though.
She didn't want.
I think it's extra funny because I'm pretty sure Mark Lawrence was there, and there was the "Is he big?" comment.
I forgot about that. Oh, because it had to have been around that time too, because that comment was made during the part where we were discussing that was on Twitter.
We were talking about like big authors or whatever, and Carly was just like, "Is he big?" ? Winky face. But I'm pretty sure he was there.
That's so funny.
Oh, that's great. Oh, wait a minute, Grace Sister. I don't think so.
No. I have a mattress on the floor. I do have a new nightstand, well, TV stand now. What is glowing? My light.
I can't
so,
see it.
One
bulb.
Yeah, one thing is set, and that's about it.
Hey, that's progress.
Even like what this is on is like my old TV stand, which is white, which now needs to like be spray painted black, which is funny because I spray painted it white.
Wait,
or I need to get rid of it.
I thought you said it was falling apart.
Okay, so my TV was on my dresser, but I used to have a TV stand.
Oh,
that became my nightstand. But now I need maybe 2 nightstands if I put my bed this way. But also, I kind of like the idea of a computer in here for sprints. So
Cassidy,
this thing might stay. Because it's like skinny because it's for a
Yeah.
TV.
Mhm.
It's like the like $10 IKEA one.
Yeah. So
But
now
when
you
I bought it, they only had black and my whole room was white. So I spray painted it white, and a week later they came up with the white one.
Of course.
now you just need more spray paint.
Yeah.
But it's gonna add an inch.
It will add an inch. And like the top of it is like sticker papered marble.
Mm.
So I'll have to figure out what I'm gonna do with that shit because I feel like it needs to like be wood or something. I don't know. The whole room is just it's falling apart, but
It'll
it's
get
coming.
there. It'll come together. It'll come together.
I
Ugh,
also need to find some bookish prints because I'm going to take this is a heater that's broken. I'm gonna take this off and hang bookish prints up here.
That's a heater?
It's a heater.
wait, is it
Oh.
like built into the wall?
No, it just is stuck on. So it's like a space heater that like I freeze down here in the winter. So my parents bought me a heater for my wall that was like cheaper than like a room heater.
Oh.
So but it's broken, so it needs to come off anyways, but I probably will have to repaint.
I've
Yeah.
never seen those. That's interesting.
It's skinny.
Yeah, it's like really skinny, but it gets really hot, and this one will just like put his whole entire body against it.
That's all right.
You're gonna burn yourself.
Yeah,
Learn.
everybody needs to do this. It's delicious.
I'll share if I can remember. I'll like take a picture and put it in the Battleathon Discord or something tonight.
Yes, yes. But I don't have a lot of friends. Sorry, I was still like catching up on that comment.
Sorry,
Oh.
I'll stop talking.
No, you're fine. You're good. I'm reading these as we go, but I'm interested in the heater conversation.
Do you guys have like heated mattress pads and stuff there?
I'm sure we do.
They're wonderful.
I used to have a heated blanket, but I didn't like it as much.
You lay on it and it doesn't get quite as hot and it's wonderful. I used it so much that I broke it.
Oh, how do you use it to break it? Because you're supposed to lay on it.
Yeah, I used it like every day for an entire year straight. So
That sounds great. David would die. He would like disown.
this was when I was in high school, so didn't matter.
Yeah, Nick would also murder me because I'm always like freezing and he's like, it's so hot. And I'm like, I'm so cold. But I like to sleep more in the heat. Like when we went to Thailand, I would turn the AC off in the middle of the night and people would hate me. I'd wake up in the morning and turn the AC off, and then they'd wake up like sweating. So
Tyler and I used to fight. We lived together for our first couple of years of college, and we didn't fight as siblings. We did great, except for at night, I would like go and turn the AC way up because if not, you would get up in the morning and be freezing, and he would get hot and turn it way down in the middle of the night. So I would wake up in the middle of the night freezing and go turn it back up, and he was like, "Yeah, that was great," because then I didn't wake up cold the next morning, and I'm like, "But you were the problem." Stop.
Also, I have not bought wood yet to build my bed because I'm still hoping that the IKEA one that I want will come back in stock, but who knows? There may be some building my bed in the future.
You just have to wait until you do all the other projects. Just leave that for the end. And then maybe it'll be back in stock.
Problem is, I really, if I'm gonna do it, need to do it before winter comes because we need to like
building it
outside.
Yeah.
But also the IKEA one I plan on staining, which I'll also have to do outside. So
Yeah, I want to do that when it's cold. Carly. I'm just gonna ignore those comments. They're a lot. Be warmer in general. Yeah. I don't know. David I'm like, you're not hot. And he's like, yes, I am. I was like, there's no way. There's no way you're hot. I'm ignoring Carly.
No, Jody's comment.
I know. I'm ignoring the whole conversation.
That's how big it starts out.
You make it too easy. I can't. Oh. Need to be cold at all times. No. I have a heater at work that like sits basically touching me. And then I actually bought, so Doc and I were fighting over the big heater, so I went and bought one that'll like sit on my desk and literally sit right in front of me and blow heat onto me.
That's nice.
I know
That's
most
what
people
was so loud in the last vlog clip.
I know most people like to sleep cold, but I think because I'm used to like this one who is like the heater of all heaters sleeping, and he sleeps like in me, like essentially like we are cuddled like very close together. Like if he could, he'd be in my sweater. I've learned to like really like to sleep hot because I just like couldn't stop it because like he will sleep next to you at all times touch you. But now I like to sleep hot. And it's really bad when I go to Nick's house. He has a basement room and they run their AC. And then I get really, really cold because it's nice when you're upstairs and the AC is on. When you're downstairs, it gets real cold. Yeah, and he'll be like sleeping in his underwear, like shirtless, and I'll be like sweatpants, hoodie, like too gone.
I always wondered why when you were at his house, you were like, no.
I'm normally cold. Because I'm not used to AC either. Like, I don't have AC in my house. So when I go to his house, it gets real cold for me.
This blows my mind, Claire. I just can't imagine. I wish I didn't need a heater all the time. I like two heaters, long sleeves, like I don't wear dresses to work because I freeze. Sit on a heating pad. I used to carry a heating pad around with me because I could sit on it. Starting to fray. Oh no. May have to buy a new one.
Have you washed your heated blanket? Or are you still waiting for Nick? Because I did see him, but I didn't ask him.
Just under this desk still.
So yeah, you haven't washed it.
I really could just Google it.
I literally think you can wash it because you can like dump something in water, and then as long as it's dry, when you plug it back in, you're not going to get electrocuted.
The instructions say I can wash it.
Therefore, you can wash it.
I'm scared.
What's the worst that's going to happen? Right now, it smells or is needing washing versus just not working. You're not using it anyway.
I need to put my comforter in the dryer. We need to start a sprint, or I'm going to forget.
My sister bought a Kindle. I've converted her to a Kindle girly.
Ooh.
Which I'm very excited because she works for 911. So she's a 911 operator. So she was saying like she wants to read at work because she has the most downtime at work. But like if you get a call, like having to like put your bookmark in and stuff is like too time consuming. So it's like, just put it down. You don't even press button, you just put it down. Yeah. I've already read on work with it. So I'm very excited.
Go sister.
She keeps like updating me. She's very pissed though because you guys have a green Kindle. We don't have it in Canada yet. She really wants it.
Yeah, I got the blue one because the green one when I got mine was out of stock.
I'm pretty sure we only have black and white.
I'm basic and I intentionally got the black one.
Yeah. Mine is in bed because that's when I read on my Kindle.
Yeah. I haven't got to read on my Kindle in a while. I've had too many physical books. Okay, we're going to go sprint because I need to go walk the dog before it gets dark outside. And Lexi needs to put her comforter in the dryer.
I know. If we wait too long, I'm going to forget.
Also, remind me when Katrina shows up later, I need recommendations for extreme horror for my sister for her. Because Amber loves extreme horror.
I feel like she can help with that.
Yeah, for sure.
She needs.
Like I said, when Katrina shows up later, she's always later.
I know it.
If not, we can summon her.
Yeah.
Downtime as an operator.
Buttons. Okay. I will see you guys in 45 minutes. Hello. I was productive in that sprint. Oh, we lost Cassie again. I didn't see what is going on. Why is like crying?
She was just sitting with like a burrito looking thing in her mouth like this.
I missed it. I'm sad I missed it. I'll have to go back and watch it.
That's so funny.
That's
I guess
funny.
that was her way of letting us know she's still eating.
Yeah, that's fair. I was productive. I walked the dog. I listened to my audiobook while I walked the dog, and then I read a few more pages. So I got like 30 or 40 pages more into The Will of the Many.
Nice.
Productive. I love that this book is heavy enough that I can sit with it in my lap and it does this and I don't have to do anything.
That is nice.
You don't have to hold it open. It's great.
Mm-hmm. I am 35% into Just Another Missing Person. I don't remember where I started, but I was listening to it a decent amount of the time. My laundry is not switched over because I washed my like fitted sheet and towels earlier, and 2 towels got wrapped in the fitted sheet, so they were still wet.
Mm-hmm.
So they are currently drying, but I have a timer set.
Okay.
I did laundry, just not what I thought I was going to be doing.
Mickey looks like he would love some tacos.
He would. Oh, he's found my fingers. I ate tacos in a bag, and then I had a taco because I was still hungry but didn't want a full taco in a bag again. And I grabbed more wine. I'm going to be drunk by the end of these sprints, just so everybody knows.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I listened to like 5 minutes because I had to cook dinner, and I wasn't audio
Cool.
cooked.
Productive. Mickey. He's like, that's exactly what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Still. Welcome to everyone that joined in that sprint. How did you all do? Reading None of This Is True. Lexi is also reading that.
Yeah, I told her to read it with me.
You were supposed to read it with me, and then you were a slacker.
Yeah, I think we like discussed that for like half a second and then didn't speak about it anymore.
This happens to me with every buddy read. I'll be like, oh, let's buddy read this, and then never in existence. And then I'm reading it, and I was like, oh, I was supposed to buddy read this with somebody.
I knew we were both reading it this month, but I think you wanted to wait till later.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's Sab's book club, so I usually try to wait till like towards like the second half of the month.
Lexi, you have so many book clubs. I don't know how you wait on all of them.
Well, I only participate in mine every month, and then if I can fit in other people's, like, then I will. But I'm also doing a 5-star prediction video this week, so.
Also, I feel like Lexi's books are a lot easier to jam into 1 week than ours.
Yeah, I also just I only participate in ones that I want to like read the book. Like I don't participate in Sabs every month.
Mm-hmm. Sure. We just got home from work. We closed early. Only 2 stars to episode 13. Yuck. But you're reading Will of the Many. I'm glad you're loving it. I am also loving it.
We should open a chat for that.
Yeah.
I can have everyone's thoughts.
I'm excited. I'm scared now to finish it off, but excited.
I liked it. So, like, I liked the ending.
So you still gave it a 5 stars, so it can't be that bad.
Yeah, like, I liked the ending. It's one of those where, like, I liked it. This could be really, really cool, or it could go really, really bad. Like, yeah. So I'm scared for next books, but this was still amazing, incredible 5 stars.
Yeah. Really, you guys get out of your slumps. I'm not a great person to ask this because I either embrace the slump or force myself through the slump. I don't like have a trick. I just either make myself or allow myself to slump.
I have a trick, but it only works if you're a TV person. I do TV sprints. So I watch an episode of TV and then I like have to read a chapter. And once I'm done reading a chapter, I can watch another episode of TV. And eventually I find that like if I pick up a book that I think I'm into, eventually I will be like obsessed with that book and want to keep reading.
It's good.
But if you're not a TV person, it doesn't really work for you.
Mm-hmm.
The only time I get into slumps is whenever my mental health is very bad, so I just have to deal with that. I don't get into regular reading slumps, so I don't have an answer.
Finished your book and downloaded the next one, then got suckered into helping the hubby unload trim. Oh no. Got distracted. Fair. And whoop, 100 pages into Sword and listened to the Sun Eater novella. Nice, nice. Painted. What are you painting? Are you diamond painting or are you like painting? I missed that earlier.
Paint by numbers. I saw it on her Instagram story. And I remember everything, so.
I missed that earlier.
Well, earlier, Cass, you like explained something to us, and I was like, I already know this. But it was like something that I should not really know. I don't remember what it was.
I don't remember what it was now either.
It was before we started. But you were like,
maybe it was my mom's MacBook.
it was you talking about how you got it refurbished from a school before, and I was like, yeah, I already know this information. But like, why would I remember that?
Well, she did say that when she got hers.
Yeah, but like, I'm impressed that either of you would remember because sometimes I forget.
Because it's been a little while. You've had them for a decent while, and your mom hasn't used it because I feel like you had it for a year.
So she worked from home when she got it, and she wanted a third screen. But then when she got it, it was smaller than what she wanted, so she just never plugged it in. And then she went back to work, and it just sat in that room, and so I stole it.
I don't blame you. You need to steal it. Use it.
And so now it's sitting here, and I'm like, I don't think it's ever going back. I think that this is where it's going to stay forever in my room, on my bedside table, next to me.
I like it. Read a few pages, moved the car, and the ex looked at it. Hopefully you can get it fixed. I'm getting my windshield replaced tomorrow. I'm not very excited about it. I mean, it needs to be replaced because it's like come all the way around and is like circling back through. And sometimes when I go to look this way, it gets a little distorted, but it's just not something I want to do. It's going to take time. Evening. Hello. Next of kin. Enjoy 36 pages with lots of interruptions. Fair. Feel like kids do that. 10 more of Empire of Sand and started dinner. Where are you at?
Book twins.
You said that earlier, but I think you were focused on the heater.
Yeah, I was probably focused on the heater, so I didn't see it. But yay, we're book twins. Where are you at in it? I'm like 60%.
Are you liking that enough? I could put it in my jar to give me a not epic fantasy book to throw in there.
I think it'll be a 4-star at least, if that helps.
Yeah. Mine is a 5-star prediction / I think I'm really going to like these jar.
Fair. I mean, it was a 5-star prediction. That's why I picked it up. The wheel spun on my 5-star prediction.
I know. But that's why I was asking, because I was like, if you were thinking, it's going to be like a low 4 3-star, then it doesn't really count.
Are you both doing spinner wheels? Do I need to just do a spinner wheel now? We're already all doing 5-star predictions this week, so...
Mine is spinner wheel for the dragons that get the points, and then I have a cup of, what did David call it last night? He said cup of chaos. I said, no, that was Cassidy's. He said cup of nightmares, and I was like, but it's 5-star predictions. And he was like, cup of treats.
Cup of treats.
Sure, cup of treats.
I will say, like, I feel like I kept being told it's a fantasy romance. I'm really interested in the fantasy part. And I like the romance as part of the fantasy, but it's not like a fantasy romance where I'm like, oh my God, yes, couple, get those moments, pining, oh, you're incredible, amazing. It's just like a fantasy with romance, and the romance affects the plot, and I'm enjoying that about it. But it's not like fantasy romance, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
A broken cup of dreams.
Honestly, it probably will be a broken cup of dreams. Although it did me well for the first book. Hello.
I didn't, because I still don't forgive you.
I'm sorry. Look, in my defense, I spun first, then picked the book. I'll pick the book and then spin. So I couldn't even
still don't forgive you.
Scuff the new paint. No. TV sprints work for me also. You're welcome. Hopefully it helped. I'm very tempted to throw out your TBR and buy Marco the full 3. Do it. Do it. Paint. It's of a frog.
Unsurprised.
I want to see it when you get done. Could use an app. Mood. Hello, everyone. I'm reading None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. I hope you enjoy it.
And if you do want to join the readathon, not too late to do it.
You should.
Team Red. We're the best.
Yeah. We're both Team Red, so.
We're the best.
Oh, goodness.
We have cats.
We do have cats.
You do have cats.
We have ginger cats specifically because they're red for red
Yeah.
team. Sorry, nobody
That's a sign.
noticed.
We have one team that is literally bouncing between second place overall and last place every time I look at the sheet.
I love that for them.
That's stressful.
Well, several of them are really, really close.
Yeah.
And so it's just like last place, second place, last place.
Yeah.
Second place. This is Where did your measuring cup go, Rachel? Empire of Sand was all right. Didn't love it when you read it in 2020.
I feel like it doesn't scream a Rachel book to me at all. It's very like slow and atmospheric.
I'm wondering if Rachel's gonna like Will of the Many. I think so.
I think she will.
I think so.
Yes, clingy ginger cats.
Kind of want to go into another Schmidt so I can read some more.
This is the problem with that book. I did that all the time.
Yeah, I'm like, but can we read some more? Plus, I want to get a lot of books in this week, and so I really actually need to read. It's in the cupboard waiting for the movers. Fair. When are the movers coming? I think I've asked you that and I forgot. Really sucks for the green team. Wasn't the green team? I will say it was not the green team. I'm not going to tell you who it was. It wasn't green. 25th. Gotcha.
Nikki, that's the worst. Can you do like a 30-minute marinade? Will it work?
Yeah, that's what I usually do. I just read a memoir. I mean, if you've never read from that person before, then yeah. As well as the mini progression.
I don't know. I don't think so. But I never know with your thoughts on progression. But no, you don't like level up in terms of yourself, but like you can be stronger than other people.
What are you talking about?
Like there's a sub fantasy.
Yeah, there's a sub genre of fantasy where like you get like it's called progression fantasy. You get like stronger as you go. Like you like level up like a video game kind of.
Interesting. Learn new things all the time.
But me and Rachel have heated discussions about what is part of it and not.
Interesting.
I never know what Rachel's definition of progressive is. But I know that she like has the definition. Whoa.
That was that's funny.
Do you have all the dogs with you? It's just Ollie? Ollie and Bruno are getting at it.
No, Brian is nowhere to be found. He's barking at something outside. I wonder if he saw a bicycle go by.
Does he really like bicycles?
He hates wheels.
Hates them. Okay, so he doesn't like them. He hates bicycles.
He hates wheels. Like
so
I have every time we go for a walk, if there's a stroller coming by, I have to like make him sit and apologize to the mom and tell her it's not the baby. He just hates wheels. Because he tries to get the stroller, and I'm like, it's just your wheels. It's not your baby. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. Bowser will try to run with people on bikes. He's like, "Oh, you're going? I'm running with you."
Me too. Could not be me, but yay, Bowser.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like, I am not running.
Sir. Oh, he hates dogs on wheels.
I mean, Hugo. Hugo hates dogs on wheels. How did you get that wrong, Carly?
I'm confused.
That's so funny. Yes. Carly lives near a dog that only has 2 legs, I think.
Oh, that
So
way.
the back 2 legs are wheels.
That makes way more sense because I was like,
This is one of those instances where why do I know this information? So
Nikki, I say just make it and hope for the best then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. I just say dump it all together and hope it seeps in.
Maybe try to like boil it a little bit in the marinade or something.
Mm-hmm. Because they're the same. They do look very similar, to be fair.
Both terrifying. Sorry, guys.
See, look, I was correct.
It's funny. Poor dog.
And they both hate wheels. This is... Are they the same dog secretly? Time travel?
Yes, no, back and forth. It equally hates Hugo.
At least on the next bike track.
That would be bad. He does okay with car. Like he still will try to chase cars. Even he doesn't like car wheels either. But And stroller wheels are okay as long as they're not moving very fast. Bicycles, it depends on how tired he is.
How does he feel about your spinner wheel?
He doesn't mind the spinner wheel.
Mm.
Nova, like when I was
roll.
dog sitting, did not like the spinner wheel. She was like,
Aw.
but like in the way that like the chillest dog in the world doesn't like the spinner
Mhm.
wheel. So it was just like a look at you like, well, what are you doing?
With side eye, yeah.
Fajitas also sound good, Nikki.
I love a good fajita.
Mm-hmm.
I'm debating whether I need another taco,
Do it.
but that means I had a whole taco in a bag and a taco, and I don't really need another taco, but like they're so good.
You do need another taco.
You know what? I wonder how he would feel about the bicycle I had as a kid. It had the beads on it, so it made extra noise.
Oh, he would want to eat you.
As
The
it went.
beads.
Yeah, you'd have like beads on the tire, so like they like move back and forth together as like the tire span,
Oh, he would have hated it.
and they made like extra noise because you could hear the beads like falling down and up and down and up and down.
I have never seen that. I'll look it up.
Maybe it's a
I think
Canadian
it's a
thing.
Shih Tzu thing. And it's outside. I mean,
I don't
I
really
guess
know how to Google this, but
could be sort of progression, but not probably by your definition. I don't know what this is, Jay. Now everyone's Googling.
They're all just pictures of the beads or pictures of the tire.
like this?
Yeah, and they would
Oh,
move like up and
interesting.
down as you.
Huh. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that before.
Had those on bikes too. Also did playing cards.
Yeah, I've heard of the playing cards on the spokes.
Yep, more playing cards. Oh, interesting, interesting. Okay, I think we're gonna do another sprint because I want to read my book for a change. I actually want to read, so we're gonna take full advantage of that.
You know, I was supposed to edit today, but guess what?
Lexi, you should edit.
I should do a lot of things.
You should do a lot of things.
Lexi, just
Edit
read.
half and then.
Don't edit. Read for Team Red.
But
Next week you can edit.
I think I have 3 videos done that just need to be edited.
That's funny.
That's like I feel like not that much for you.
You can do it.
3
No,
videos.
next week edit.
Well, here's the thing. I'm trying to read like 2 books a day this week.
Why?
Because we can talk about it later. I don't need to expose myself.
Okay. Let's sprint.
Okay, we're gonna sprint and Lexi can expose herself backstage later.
It's really not that bad, but
I don't know if I believe you.
okay.
I'm just picking on you. Okay. See you guys in 45. want to come back. We keep reading. I got like 35, 40 pages in this written. Are you okay?
What is that noise?
It's StreamYard's having a moment. There it goes. Okay. Well, it always does that a little bit sometimes when people come back, but not usually for that long.
That was an extreme noise.
Mm-hmm. How'd everyone else do? I read like 35 pages.
I steam cleaned, so I didn't read.
More steam cleaning?
Yeah, I had to steam clean like the corner room I didn't do yet.
Oh, okay. What'd you do, Lexi?
I switched laundry and I filmed 2 vlog clips, and I just don't feel like doing the carpet tonight. Like, I did the stuff that is like actually like that needs done, so that's a tomorrow problem. So I listened to 14% of None of This Is True, and I'm doing a diamond painting.
Sounds like a good night. You've done a lot of steam cleaning or spot cleaning or whatever over the last couple days. So
Yeah, it has not been a fun time.
how'd everyone else do? Reading Over My Dead Body. What is Mickey doing? You look like you're staring at him intently.
No, I'm staring at my makeup area intently because
Oh,
I have to do it. Mickey is behind.
Oh, hi, Mickey.
Trying to snuggle up to me every time I move. He gets very angry. I tried to turn the camera on him, but the second I turned the camera on, he got up and left.
He was like, Chirp.
He was so cute, like just like laying here, and I was like, "Oh, I'll just turn a Mickey camera on."
Mm-hmm. I saw him get up. I was like, "Whoops." Ate dinner, read 7 pages, finishing work and planning to start Timurier or continue Ninth Reign. I feel like you should start Timurier because you'd already started Ninth Reign and weren't loving it, right?
Mm-hmm. And we need your 5-star read, so read Timurier.
Read 12 pages, fell down an Instagram rabbit hole, a mood. Ate Chinese, yum. Still here, just watching on my TV, so I can't comment. Hi.
Hello.
Also, I don't want to be on your TV.
She put us on her TV on Instagram.
I still don't want to be on your TV. Nap's so good. 42 pages, 8 dinner, 16 pages, 5 chapters left. Nice. Hello, welcome. Listening to Seed. Working on Heated Rivals by Katie Robert for Strengthening the Bond prompt. Nice. Did the dishes and reward yourself with Oreos. Much deserved. I love a good Oreo. Finished 10%. How are you liking it? 75%, 30 pages, 31 pages. Sherry's back. Over things. You went to pick up kiddo, right? That's how I was leaning to, but we'll keep chipping away at Ninth Reign slowly. Yeah.
I feel like Ninth Reign should be like your before bed read, like just like get a couple pages in every single night. Style.
Or an October read. I feel like it's a good October book.
It's a good spooky season book for fantasy readers.
Also, if she's not loving it, then you don't have to worry about not getting the points.
This is fair. I'll take all the points, though. I don't care if you gave it a 1 star. It's still 100 points.
This is true.
Just keep reading.
Don't know if you're liking it. I think that's a pretty common thing with the writing retreat. Either love or not love. Very not love. No reading, working slowly, and took a nap. I wish I could take a nap. I have a headache, but no naps for me. It's 8 o'clock. All my reads are technically before bed reads.
I have like those reads, but like before bed reads are like literally I read like 5 pages of them before I fall asleep because they're like before bed reads. They're like on my phone or my Kindle typically, and I read like 5 pages and I'm like,
and
yeah, those are when I read books, not for videos.
But then I also like read before bed quite often, but like real books. I don't know how to explain.
Yeah, no, I have like I will like the book I'm reading now. I will lay in bed and listen to it, but then whenever I'm ready to go to sleep, I'll switch to my Kindle.
What was that? That sounded like you got sucked up a vacuum.
I didn't hear it.
Exactly, Lexi. That probably means you're the problem. I'm normally
Yeah.
the problem, so like this is incredible. I love this. This is great. Here.
I didn't hear it.
But yeah, that when I want to go to sleep, I will switch to a different book
Mhm.
because, like, you know.
I'm currently reading like Head Like a Hole for my like before bed read.
Are you liking that?
It's freaking weird.
So
That's all
excited.
I'm gonna say. Like that
I
could be bad, but it is weird.
cannot wait.
It's
That's the last book I need to read for a video.
I love that because it's the first book for my October vlog. So it's your last book for a video, and it's my first book for a video.
That's fun.
Mascara Lunch. I want to read that one too, but also it scares me.
Head Like a Hole.
I'm so tired. I was like, you want to read Mascara Lunch? I was like,
Same.
that's a book.
Oh, Head Like a Hole. I got
Yeah,
I
it
thought
just
that
took
too.
me to process.
I got distracted. This is headache sprints, so it may not be coherent. Couple weeks left before the campground closes. Love being a taxi driver as a parent. My mom was a great taxi driver.
Yeah, my parents pushed, because I'm the oldest, they pushed for me to get my license like immediately. Well, I also wanted to, but like, because I was always doing things, so they did not want to drive me.
I also got my license immediately so that my parents didn't have to drive me places.
Yeah, I got mine as soon as possible, but like if I didn't want to, they would have pushed.
My sister took forever, and I was just like the day I turned 14, got my learners. The day I turned 16, got my license.
14.
You
That's
can
kind of
do
terrifying.
14 year, and then you have to have your learners for 2 years, or you can get it at 15 and have it for a year.
14 is so young to be driving. That's kind of terrifying.
We'll have someone in the car with me.
Still,
I know.
There's only so much they can do, though.
I mean, I was a good driver. I feel like I would trust the 14-year-olds more than the freaking 90-year-olds on the road.
They shouldn't drive either.
Down a traffic circle, and a cop pulled her over and didn't give her a ticket. She just went the other way in the traffic circle. She's like, that's shorter, so she went that way. And the cop pulled her over and didn't give her a ticket.
Yeah, that's nuts. They should not be on the road either.
When you're old to law, Social Security, you should have to retake your driver's test.
So like here, technically our learners 2 years, and then we have a license that then you have to take another test for afterwards if you want to be able to like drink at all, like have like one glass. Or like more demerits, but they actually just you used to have to pay money to take another test, but now you get it after like 2 years automatically if you have a good driver's. So I just got mine because I never took my test because I was like, what a waste of money, and Nick was very angry I got it for free. And I was like, I knew being a lazy person would come in handy one day.
Like a 14-year-old driving a car, probably say hated waiting on them to pick you up. Yeah, I got mine really quick. Tyler did too, but he just wasn't a big driver. Like he never really cared to drive. He would let people drive him around. So typically he wanted me to drive to school, and that way he could continue to sleep on the way to school. Loves it way more. I don't mind driving.
Yeah, I'm a driver.
Terrified of my kids driving. I don't think my daughter will ever get her license. Too much anxiety. Fair. Like David and I went to the movies last night, and I was like, you don't live here, you don't know where you're going, and we're in a hurry. I'm driving. 17 in the UK.
Listen, I live in Alberta. We're gonna hit some cows maybe on the side of the road. There's nothing to do here, and there's not a lot of cities, so you need to be able to drive places.
Gotta take that test to drink and drive. I don't think it's like drink and drive. It's just like
no, it's just like a drink. Before you can have a single drink, or you'd like lose your license, where now like your blood alcohol has to be like lower than the 0.08 or whatever it is, which is like a drink.
Yeah. That's funny. 13 here if you live on the ranch.
You're gonna drive at like 9 if you live on a ranch in Alberta.
I remember sitting in Dad's lap at like 5 and controlling the steering wheel while he did the pedals. Hate driving. I still don't have my license.
I have a friend who doesn't have a license. I don't understand how.
I don't think it's physically possible here. Like, I do not live in an area where anything is walkable. If you don't have your license, like, you cannot leave your house.
Yeah, my friend takes a lot of taxis.
I bet. I don't even know. Half the time, I'm not even sure if I could get a taxi out here. Stop.
There's no way you can get a taxi.
I mean, I'm sure I could, but it would cost like
yeah, it does cost a lot, but legally, that's interesting.
Interesting. I did not know that. I thought you just meant like if you live on the ranch, nobody.
Yeah, me too. I was like, oh yeah, Alberta, we do that all the time.
I will never forget when I like first started driving as not a learner's permit driving, like when you're a kid and you're driving and you're not really supposed to be. I was in the car with my mom and I don't know if I just didn't realize you had to physically put it in park, like when you mash the brake really hard, it wouldn't stop itself or what. But I like stopped the car, talked to mom, went to get out of the car.
You also didn't have those moments because you can get your learners at 14.
I think I was like 12, so I was young, but I think I just thought, I don't know if I put it in neutral because it didn't like roll forward.
I just saw an interview with Kelly Clarkson and Camila Cabello, and she was talking about her first time driving, and she called it a Prindle, and Kelly Clarkson had no idea what she was talking about.
I think that every single time.
And Camila Cabello was like, like, Sweet Life of Zach and Cody? And Kelly Clarkson was just like, I think we just found our age gap.
Yeah, that's what I call it all the time.
Yeah, it's a Prindle.
What do you call it what else?
Yeah, what else do you call it? The stick? Nah, it's the Prindle.
Mistake. Yeah, that does suck. I slept all evening. Hi, Erin. Can't run to pick up your son one night, and so I'm whipping a golf cart around everywhere. It's definitely terrifying. I feel like golf carts different. People don't think about cars being these deadly weapons, though, because technically they are weapons of mass destruction.
I'd also like to say our drinking age is 18, so I just feel like Alberta, everything is younger than anywhere else. So.
Honestly, though, drinking age of 18 makes more sense to me. Like, get your driver's license later and drink earlier.
Really, I feel like they both make sense. Like I never felt uncomfortable on the road, and I feel like I was taught to like I grew up driving, so I feel very safe on the road.
I mean, it's only 1 year's difference. It's not really.
I guess it is called the gear shift. That's funny.
It is a Prindle.
A knob? Is yours a knob?
I've seen cars that were knobs.
I don't know. Knobs are just different.
Yeah, like what age is it for you guys? 15?
Yeah, it's only a year's difference.
It depends on the state, because for me it was 16, but the state beside me was 15.
It also depends on the state, on the province here. But
I remember Dad said when he was growing up, he got his license here at 16, but then they moved to Germany in his like second and third year of high school. And in Germany, you weren't allowed to drive until you were like 18 or 19. And so he could drive all of his friends around because his license was valid, but they couldn't even apply for theirs. And he's like,
Yeah, I don't know. I stand by the fact that kids are more responsible than people give them credit for. And I feel like that's like.
I mean, I generally do agree, but I don't know. It's just like people driving in general scares me just because people but
maybe if they had an extra year of having to learn to drive.
No, that's still scary.
People are scary.
In the province over from me, you have to take like driver's ed in school. We don't have to do it in my province, but you do in Saskatchewan.
I think we do. I don't know if we had to, if it was an elective, but I think we had to. It wasn't very good. It was your, gym teacher or football coach teaching it, but whatever.
Yeah, we had none of that.
A little later for men. That makes me feel like driving, drinking, etc. should be 21 or so. I don't know. I feel like in drinking, it always seemed like to me if you were able to like if it was normal and it was just something you like drank with dinner or whatever, it was never considered this big taboo thing that you needed to do to like stick it to the man. I feel like a lot of Americans go out party when they turn, well, not even turn 21, but like when they're old enough to get away from their parents' eyesight.
You can vote in your province, well, in your states, but you cannot drink. That is so insane to me. You're old enough to make decisions about your like life and your livelihood, but you're not old enough to have a sip of alcohol. But also, here's the thing: I would say all of us probably started drinking at 16 or younger. Like, it doesn't stop when you start drinking; it just makes the legal age different.
But it makes it more taboo, so people will like do it inappropriately because you're not legally allowed to do it. Some states where your parents can just say you're a good enough driver and they give you a license. I did not know that. That is a little scary.
I don't think I trust Carly. So Carly's mouth.
But be dropped in the military but can't drink.
Exactly.
Yep.
It makes no sense to me.
Yep. The wild world we live in. What? Ollie like looked up like there was something outside. Dude, I live alone. Don't do that.
There was a time to trust me. It's legit. Carly, you're just the frog who called a wolf too many times.
Where did the time go? I feel like the drinking age was lowered. Stop the binging. Maybe.
I can tell you it doesn't, but we stopped drinking. We stopped binging like before you guys, because now I read books with like 23-year-olds, and I'm like, why are you guys acting like you're 19?
Yeah.
And then I realized because your legal drinking age was 21 and not 18.
Yep. Or bother them. Smart ass. On that note, Carly, you said it one too many times. We just got to Google trust but verify. For verify.
No trusting. There's no trusting.
Yeah, no, just verify.
Yeah.
I think from 14 when I got drunk for the first time. Yep.
Everyone drinks around the same age. I feel like no matter what your drinking age is, you've probably had your first sip of alcohol. Like the majority of people within the world, I feel like, still drink within the same ages for the first time.
I was one of those weird kids that probably didn't have anything to drink until I was like 17 or 18. But
I was 20. I was scared. I don't like not being in control. That was my thing.
I was partying hard at like 16, 15. So
yeah, I like didn't care that other people did, but I was like, I want to be in charge.
Same.
I drank for the first time with my parents, though.
My parents don't drink.
They were like, we don't want you to be that drunk person at the bathroom embarrassing yourself. So when you feel like drinking, just come to us and we will get you drunk for the first time so you know how to handle yourself.
That's hilarious.
Thanks. You're great. Have I still been that drunk person embarrassing myself? 100%. But it wasn't the first time I drank.
I don't think Katrina's here yet. Not much to do in rural PA. They get drunk and be stupid.
Same in Alberta. Alberta has one of the highest like drinking like things in all of Canada because there is nothing to do here. So we drink.
You gotta find something to do. Oh no, you're allergic to alcohol?
All alcohol or like specific types? Like I know people. I've never met someone allergic to all alcohol.
I haven't either.
But I've seen like people allergic to like vodka or something. But that would really suck if it was like wine.
My friend has celiac and can't have
beer.
Certain things, yeah.
Oh no.
This is the also thing is I just call alcohol everything, but I know in other places because you guys can have like alcohol and liquor in different things that you probably categorize them differently. Where like I have to go to a liquor store for anything, so it's just all like liquor and alcohol to me. Like it's all one thing.
Yeah, we'd say liquor as more of like your spirits, and then wine and beer.
Like like I know that liquor means that, but like if I refer to just alcohol, I'm referring to like all of it.
Yeah. It's just like in certain stores you can sell certain
Yeah.
things, but not others.
That stinks. All the things.
Damn, that really sucks.
Mm.
Northern BC, we have nothing to do. Plus, whiskey warms you up. You get it at the supermarket. I say we can get beer and wine at the supermarket, but not like alcohol.
You can get anything.
Just crazy the differences.
But my liquor store is open till 2 a.m. So
Ours is too, I think.
other places in Canada, they're not. This is what I mean. Like, you go to other places, they're like closed by 7 p.m. In Alberta, 10 a.m. to like 2 a.m., midnight on a weekday. So we drink a lot.
Yeah. Our like
Really?
private ones can be up until 2, but the government ones are like 6. People aren't even off work by 6 o'clock.
So that's why Alberta is all private sector, but other, like, if you go to like Saskatchewan, it is government. So
Carly,
This
I'm going to put you in a timeout.
crying frog again because you were drunk like two sets of sprints ago. Get wine on our Sav on grocery store. I'm confused by that. What is save? What is that?
Save
Okay.
on foods.
Okay, I was very confused.
Grocery store.
Thank you. 10 p.m.
Mhm.
Yep.
All our provinces are different across Canada. We all like to do things provincially. Not
Can I put
federally.
Carly in a timeout?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Oh god.
Oh. Okay, we are going to do another sprint because I want to read my book. And we're going to put Carly in a timeout while we do it. I'll see you guys in 45. Welcome back. Welcome back. I read like 40-ish pages, and I have read this much of this today.
Good job. Good job.
I am happy with the progress. How'd you guys do?
I read a little, but all of that shit is empty.
You've been productive.
That was nice. Now I have to take the cabinet upstairs, which will not be fun.
I got to 75% and I filmed a vlog clip.
Nice. Carly made it back. I see.
Okay, I didn't block her for life. Solid.
No, I was like, she's not in the blocked spot, so maybe she'll be back. But it did get rid of every message that she did. Like,
yeah, it said has been blocked and messages have been deleted. And normally it says like has been timed out for 5 minutes for me. So I was like panicked. I was like, wait, did I just block her forever?
It's something weird because like when I went into YouTube, all of the messages had been deleted too. And when you blocked me that one time for 5 minutes, it didn't delete all of my messages from the previous.
That was a big yawn.
Yeah, so weird.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know what it did.
YouTube's strange. Joining in. Hello, hello. Good night. Just submitted a 5-star read. Nice. What was it? Also made a pumpkin mug cake. Interesting.
Is this necessary?
Probably was the last sprint.
Hi.
Because I have a headache. Hello, hello. Hopefully they'll quit distracting you so you can read. Mickey looks like he really wants you to do something and you're not cooperating.
He wants to lay on my lap. But there's
He's like, human, do better.
room for him to and happily sit on top of me because he likes to be on me.
Mm-hmm. You need to just wear him as like a scarf.
Oh, Lord. I'm glad we never did that to him. Like, my sister's cat before this cat would just like want to be up on your shoulders at all times. I could not imagine this cat would always want to be up there.
Nova likes to sit on my shoulders. She doesn't do it super often, which is good because she hurts my neck.
Yeah, it's not fun for long.
Yeah, and your head is like this. But if I pick her up, she will do that. She does it at the vet too.
I love that.
That's so weird. Finished your book, now to pick another. The dreaded what do you read next?
Yeah, when my sister got her like newer cat, that was the one rule. They're like, do not teach it to sit on your shoulders. We do not. And Randall's half Maine Coon. So like we're like, we do not need this cat to want to sit on your shoulders because he could have gotten really big. Like he didn't get like the size of a Maine Coon, but he could have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nova just naturally did it.
Mm-hmm.
She'll like lay by my head, but she's never tried to crawl up on my shoulders. Thank goodness. She's too big for that.
It's cute. Like kind of like hold their feet on either side when you walk around.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron, don't rob the bank. Prison would. I don't know if the orange jumpsuit would look good on you or not. Read 30 pages on 253. None of this true. Still loving it. Can't stop listening if I'm going to be done before midnight. I believe in you, Sherry. I'm just special. YouTube had to remove all of me. This is probably accurate. You are special. Just started Never After. Finished your book. 3-star read. Nice, nice. You read. That's all that matters. I sat in my own thoughts. That sounds terrible.
I would don't do that.
14 pages and tried to reread some sentences to understand what was happening. That sounds like a lot. 5-star read was Delicious Monsters, author of Blood Like Magic. I have not heard of that one. I have to check it out. If I robbed a bank, I'd never be caught. I would hope not.
I've heard of Blood Like Magic, but not the new one.
It was terrible. I'm trying to think of what Blood Like Magic is.
I think it's YA.
Currently look like a McDonald's sign. Let's see. Your tote bags.
Huh?
Wait, what?
Lexi's tote bags on her wall look like a McDonald's sign currently, and now I want McDonald's.
Oh, like the okay. I see what you're saying.
I was so confused. I was like, wait, what? McDonald's is always the answer. That is always the answer.
This was Nova when we first got her.
Oh, she's so cute.
Like,
Little.
she's done that forever.
She's so little. I haven't
My-
seen her in a while.
Yeah.
Lexi's probably not very happy with her currently.
She isn't up here, but she usually is following me around. This is my very first picture with her. She's on my shoulder.
No.
Like literally
How long have you had her?
since August 2018.
Oh, I thought you were about to say August of like 2020. I was like, what?
No, I got Winston in 2017 and then Nova in 2018 and Bowser in 2019. And they were born the year I got them.
I'm so impressed you know that. Like the year and everything. I would have no clue.
Think about it.
I would have no
Well, they're all like, it's 3 years in a row, so.
Still, I have to think about it. Or go back and look at pictures from like when I got them and see the timestamp on the.
Yeah. Well, I also got Winston in my senior year of college, but it was in November. So like I just know the date.
I also have no idea what year I graduated high school from, when I went to university, when Nick and me started dating. I just do not care about dates. So I would have no clue because I just like, they're like gone. I'm like, a while.
My Monday work meeting was chaos. My cat thinks he's neglected and yowled unless I held him. Oh, but you needed to hold him. He was needy.
I know that mean.
Loves it when I'm holding her standing so she can put her paws on her shoulder.
And born over the other pets.
Mm-hmm.
They're so
I know.
Took the picture, but it's the other way.
Yeah.
I want to see that same picture now.
I wonder if I have any.
Carly, don't make us block you again.
Here is one like with them sitting next to each other.
They look like they really like each other in those pictures, yet I never see them together.
Well, usually Winston just like wants to play and attacks Nova. She doesn't want to.
Oh,
That's fair. And Winston is like Bowser, but Nova and Bowser get along, right?
Yeah, Nova loves everybody. She's very sweet.
except for you right now.
Nova still loves me.
Just says it in a way that we don't like.
She loves you a lot.
Yeah.
She says, "Look what I can do." Tricks.
She's so cute though. I just can't be mad at her.
No, you really can't. They're too cute. Okay, guys. Well, I think we are going to end these here. Kitty tomorrow night, I think, at 6 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. CST. But that's in the Discord if you guys are looking for the schedule. So we will see you tomorrow night. I hope you have a great evening and a great Tuesday. Bye, everybody.